Now let's go ahead and make a game room. That's much easier. So you see, I noticed I made a child of a previous blueprint called room variables. Well, the reason why is because the room variables has a nice little set of variables that helps make my procedural generation a lot more easy and fluid. Yeah, basically it's just a couple of variables that hold pass sizes and like where the entrance is, where the exit should be, etc. Obviously, my procedural generation script isn't as complicated as, say, Spelunky. That thing is insane. But yeah, our game's more focused on minigames and minigame rooms. So a lot of these have to be, you know, pre-made rooms with special scripts in them, rather than, you know, each grid being a randomly placed wall or whatever. We have to have, yeah, specific sections. Anyway, so what I did here for all my rooms and paths was basically we had a nice little grid system, which a lot of procedural generation games use, which is basically just a grid of size of your choice that you pick, and you basically make everything fit to that grid, so everything, you know, snaps together very nicely. So I'm going to make this room size of 3. Entrance location, we'll put it right in the middle, so 1 by 2. Exit. Exit location. So these are all variables that are in my room variables stuff. My room variables parent blueprint. We're just going to have a cube. Let's make sure it's the size we wrote. Do we have a nice stone? Do. Double stone. It's chilly here. It started to rain here in California. It's nice. Not the name of the thing I was looking for. Instanced static measure. I'm told these are great for procedural generation. They seem to just work faster. wish there was a faster way to make instanced stuff. If anybody knows, please tell me. Let's see, we have some. Let's move this over here. Nope. Where are my improvements? We have some nice doors to use. Actually, we need a little frame for our how this is going to work. So let's turn this transparent. Kind of hard to see. Add some nice flooring. So this is going to be the main room. Nice little, we have a little entrance here where the players will get to group up and press on the checkpoint before the door opens. Kind of like what we had already for the prototype game. By the way, if you guys haven't played it yet and you're watching this, please do. Let me know how it is. I'd love to hear feedback. Alright, while I'm mindlessly doing this, let's talk about a little bit about networking. Holy crap, networking has been painful for me. I have never done networking before in my life. And just, I mean, getting replication to work, easy. Getting to understand that, cake. But getting connections to work correctly is, oh my god, I gotta do stuff like port forwarding, which I have never even heard of prior to this, and for some odd reason my router just won't let me open the right ports. I've been trying to get help from people smarter than me, and nothing. Nobody knows. Nobody can get it. So I mean, I got LAN to work. That works fine. But just not online. That's okay. Yeah. Anybody knows any tips? Let me know. For the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on going. It's not too big a problem. So you'll notice that I'm actually using a lot of the same mesh over and over, and it's a bit high poly. That's temporary though. The end plan that we're trying to go for is later we're going to be replacing these with normal mapped meshes. These are just the same ones that we used for the Epic Mega Game Jam, and I mean they'll work fine for now. And the pattern on them is complicated enough so that people, staring at the wall can't really tell that it's actually the same mesh. As a matter of fact, I can't even tell what the seams are. Yeah, I really can't. That's a little tricky. All it really is like Tetris blocks too. I mean, you just pick a couple squares and extrude them out a little in Blender or Maya, whatever 3D modeling program you use. I actually learned this from a friend of mine back at Davis. His game has nice walls like these, and they're easy to make. They're nice and pretty, and in a dark dungeon, they look like stone bricks. Very nice. You even overlap them, and you still can't really tell. I mean, kind of maybe tell because the squares are a little misaligned, but honestly, if you're that nitpicky, then you're insane. Let's see, we need an exit. Actually, you know what? We're going to make this room a little smaller. Let's put it at 20. Yeah, perfect. No, that's not what I want to do. Come on. One thing I don't really like about working in Blueprint classes is, yeah, sometimes you can't click the things you want to click. I could be like, I could click that. I can click that fine, but like my Blueprint class, come on, click. Nothing. I also miss being able to quickly duplicate things with pressing Alt left click. Oh, actually, this might just be an instance mesh kind of deal. I'm fairly certain there should be a faster way to do this, or better, a more efficient way to do this. Alright, that's looking good so far. Another instance of that. Scale it down a little. I made these clips a little too big when I first made this, but that's something I can fix later. That looks good. That looks good. So this thing is not going to have a collision, nor should it be visible in game, because this little transparent cube is just meant to be a design frame kind of deal. See, that looks good so far. What am I missing? Right. Add some colliders to my static meshes. For some reason, I can't seem to figure out why my computer's lagging. I can't seem to figure out why my instance meshes don't have collision. Then again, I just started working on it today. I'll probably figure it out tomorrow. But yeah, for some reason they just don't. Something's up with this computer. Be all the polys. 600. That look good? There you go. Good. Duplicate that and drag it on this end. This one's a bit shorter. Let's see, 400 here. And 300 here. Almost 350. Perfect. Cool. And then inside here will be where our mini games go. And we'll be working this kind of like its own level blueprint, and it'll have its own code that goes into here for whatever goes on. Like for example, if it's like a dueling room where you have to push each other off the cliff, we're gonna have to add code here for different sections of this big cube to fall through the floor, so you have nice little cliffs. On the other hand, once we have AI reworked and going, we can have some nice enemies running around. You gotta defend yourself, or you gotta kill them, or who knows what. So basically, once we have the rooms done, what we do is, what I'm gonna do. Here's my level blueprint. Here's my level blueprint. Go here. That's my rooms. And the new room. Room variables, child 1. Press play, and you'll see all the, well, if I can just eject here, which I can't. Here. All my rooms have been replaced with these. Whoa. Alright, occlusion culling does not want me to see it. Let's go back to one player. Cool. Everything's there. Except for my doors. Why are my doors not there? Let's go explore. Oh. Alright. Bug already. Lots of bugs. What's going on? Engines, not static. Ah, I see. One thing I always forget is setting things to movable or static. Sometimes I set them to what I think should be it, and it turns out not to be. And I spend like 10 minutes trying to figure out why my object won't move. So the reason why I have this movable is because a lot of the procedural generation, I gotta move things around, especially to place them correctly. So, and it's all done at the beginning of the game. And if it isn't done correctly, then oops. If I don't have it move, able to move, then I end up having misplaced stuff or missing pieces, like those doors. There you go. We have those doors, 2 buttons for our, well, 1 player currently. This game wasn't really built for single player, but yeah. Alright. So I think that'll conclude it for today's stream. Sorry I couldn't show you any more like making of the actual game room, but there's a lot of small stuff that needs to go first. Like I need to rework the AI, which I can't quite do on stream. It takes a lot of research on my end on how nav meshes work for procedural generation and such. But yeah, stay tuned for next week. We'll see what we have and work from there.